Hello, let's do the New York Times hard Sudoku for June 3rd, 2023. I'm going to hit restart so my time is accurate. Let's see, we got these two fives looking in. So there's a 5 in one of these two. So when I use corner marks, that means that that digit is limited to just those spots in the box. So it's box logic markings. I will use center marks, which will mean that that cell is limited to only those values. So that's what the two markings mean, in case this is your first video of mine that you're watching. Let's see. So we have the two ones here. That means that one is one of these two because one's also here, taking out of here. All right, 2 and 8 need to go somewhere in this box, and they don't go here. So they're somewhere here, which I'm going to mark that, but oh, sorry, I didn't notice the 2 here. Yeah, so the red markings have told me that 2 is actually placed here, and that does allow me to mark 8s here. Okay, it's a good thing I decided to mark that. I probably would have seen this too and done that, but... okay, so it's interesting how sometimes we find logic in a way that's, technically suboptimal, but still, you found it, so what's the problem, right? 5s are here, 1s are here. Okay, this 6 is looking in. We need a 6 in the box still, so actually it's placed. This is a triple. Whenever we're down to 3 cells in a row, column, or box, I think it's always worthwhile just to fill what that triple is. In this case, it's 5, 8, 9. So that doesn't resolve itself, but it's still helpful. 2, 4, and 3. All right, let's keep scanning. I'm going to scan this band now. We got the 2 3s here. So there's a 3 in one of these two. Oops, corner mark that. 6 and 6. 3 spots for 6. I'm not going to mark that. That just ends up confusing me if I mark that. 2s are down here though, and that's helpful because that puts a 2 over here. Because these 2s point in here, and this 2c's here. Oh, there's these 2 3s here looking up, so let's put 3s here. Hold on, this 6, oh, I did the 6 already. Yeah, I'm gonna keep seeing that and then not marking it, but that's okay. Oh, these 2 6s join the 3. So we have 3, 6, and 3, 6 looking up here. So 3 and 6 must go here, and that's really important. If we could have seen that just by corner marking the 6s as well. Our corner marks for the 3s and 6s line up. We have 2 digits lined up in 2 cells. So if I were to put any other digit in these cells, then I would not have enough room for both 3 and 6 in this box. And so that means that with this must be a 3-6 pair. That's called a hidden pair. So we can remove the corner marks here because we have this 3-6 pair marked. And then this notably cannot be a 1. So I'm removing a 1 corner mark. When I do that, I want to look at how many 1 corner marks I have left in the box. There's just 1 of them, which means I can place the 1. Because now it's a hidden single in the box. Okay. Got the 2s. Let's keep scanning. 1s are, in fact, I'm gonna fill this. This is 1, 4, 5, 8. And this is something else to look out for, where you've got like a quad, for example, and 3 of the cells are in a single box, and there's 1 satellite cell that's not in the box. Look at the satellite cell, 5 or 8. That means anything that's not 5, 8 must go down here. So we know that the 1 and the 4 are both down here. Oops, I'm in the wrong mode. The 1 and the 4 are both down here, which can be helpful, at least to notice. We could have also noticed this 1, 4 looking to actually, no, we couldn't have noticed. So that actually helps because the 4 claiming here means that there's no 4 over here, which means the 4 is up here somewhere. Which we may, I guess we could have known that had we marked it, this 4 seeing here. But anyway, again, there's more than one way to find logic. But I am seeing this 9 here looking in and this 9 looking down, and that joins our 2. So we have the same thing here. We have a hidden pair, 2, 9 here. These can only be 2 and 9. And as a result, these can't be 2. We have that marked. These can't be 9, and these can't be 9. So 9s are over here. So these can't be 1, 4, or 2, 9, or 3, 6. So let's mark what they can be. So again, they can't be 1, 2, 3, 4. Only this one can be 5. 6 is used. And then we need 7, 8, and 9. But they can't be 9 either. Yeah. So they can be 7, 8. Okay. Pretty limited. The 7 is here. That's worth noting. So that's going to point in. It's going to join this 7. We don't know much about 7s, though. Okay. All right. I'm thinking about filling these. But I'm going to continue scanning vertically first. We might find something more interesting. 1s, no. There's no repeated digits vertically here. Oh, the 5 is repeated, but we already marked that. So I'm looking to see if there's something like, like this, the 2s that we already found, but some crossing here. We've already got the 1s as well. Okay, I don't think there's anything left to find there at the moment. Let's look here. We already have all 3 2s. The 1s repeat. So 1's up here somewhere. Oh, these ones point, if you remember. So actually the 1 must go here only. Technically, we have 4 1s looking into a box. You have 4 of a digit looking into a box, you can always place the digit. So this, and this forces the 1 into the middle. The 4 and the 3 look at these cells. We need a 4 and a 3 still on this box. So it's tempting to corner 4, 3 here in case we find another digit that joins it, like the 5 here, for example. If that were a 5, then this would be 3, 4, 5 triple. So I'm going to try to remember that that's why I marked that. We'll see if I'm successful or not. This 8 does look down, and this 8 looks over. So 8's up here. We already have the 8's marked here. 6 isn't good enough. I don't really see anything else. 7 maybe? Yes, 7 joins the 8. Right, both 7 and 8 are here and here. And so they do the same thing. And they limit 7 and 8 into these cells. So this is a 7, 8 hidden pair. This can't be 3, 4, 7, 8, or any of the givens. So it's going to be a pair, I think. Or by value, I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 is all it can be. So these are 3, 4, 5, 9. So is this, but this can't be 9. So these are 3, 4, 5, 9. And this is 3, 4, 5 without the 9. I don't think that's helpful. I'm going to fill this quad as well that I was looking at earlier. So we need 2, 4, 7, and 8. So this is another kind of version of the satellite thing, if you want to think about it that way. Whereas we have 3 in a single column, and then this is not in the column. So anything, basically this, whatever this can't be, must be over here. So the 7 is also limited over here. And that looks down, placing this 7. So what I did there, these 7s look down. That means this can't be a 7, because if this were a 7, we'd have nowhere for 7 in this box. So this can't be a 7. So I removed 7, and I removed a 7 corner mark. When I did that, I looked at my 7 corner marks in the box, saw there was only 1 left. This is a hidden single 7. It must be 7. Okay. So again, we have this 5, 8 with the 1, 4, 5, 8. In fact, these are the same digit as each other, if you want to think about it that way. But the 1 and 4 have to be over here. That's just another way we could have seen that at this point. Okay, what do we want to do next? The 7 maybe? We don't know much about 7s. We didn't really learn much new about 7s, did we? Okay. So I think what I want to be on the lookout at the moment is either cells that I haven't marked that might be extremely limited, because they just see a bunch of givens, or pairs or something that I have marked, or rows, columns, or boxes that are limited to 4 cells or fewer, or might have like a pair in them and the remaining is 4 or fewer. I don't like marking cells with more than 4 center digits. I think that gets confusing. And you never need to find anything better than a quad. If you found a quintuple, that means you also found a quad, right? because the remaining 4 in the box will be a hidden quad. But anyway, there's 5 in this row. Now I'm noticing when I scanned this, I noticed that this cell here sees a lot in its column. And I noticed specifically that it sees 3 and 6, which are missing from this row and also can't be here. So there is actually only 2 spots for 3, 6 in this row, which are here. So this is a hidden 3, 6 in the row, similar to how we did boxes. So again, where do 3, 6 go in this row? They can't go in any of these cells. They can't go in any of these cells. And this 3, 6 looks up, taking it out of this cell. So 3, 6 must go here. Can't put any other values there. And so that leaves 2, 4, 8 here, but it can't be 2 or 8. So this is a 4. Now I've removed a 4 corner mark, but I've looked and I've seen that there are still 2 4 corner marks left in here. But we do see that it does form a hidden pair, but we can also see that the 2, 8 pair does the same thing. There is more than one way to see the same piece of logic, but either way, that's a 4, 7 pair now. Which is interesting because it doesn't actually eliminate anything below. I guess we already pointed down, so that's why. This 3, 6 pair seems like it should be useful. So both of these rows need a 3, 6. One of them's over here. The other's going to be somewhere in here. Not here, though. One will be in this row, one will be in this row. So, okay, so we can kind of do something interesting, which is we know that in this row we need... Oh, that's cool. Okay. In this row we need one more 3, 6 in it. We got one of them. We need... Oh, no, that's... Yeah, we need one more 3, 6 in it. This will work. So where does it go in the row? It can't go here because this is a 3, 6 pair. So it's going to go in one of these 2 cells. And notice the 5 is also in one of these 2 cells. So in these cells, we're going to have a 5, and we're going to have the other 3, 6. And that makes a 5, 3, 6 triple, which is probably all I was seeing. But I think that's neat. It's a cool way to think about it. And so this box also needs a 6, which... Oh, no, sorry. It has the 6. Or it could have the 6 here. It needs a 9, right. So this box also needs a 9, which now can't be here. So the 9 is going to go down here, and it's going to join the other 3, 6. So this is 3, 6, 9. But this can't be the 3, 6, if you remember. So actually, what I could have seen is that there's a hidden 3, 6 in this row. Because this 3, 6 pair took it out of here, and this couldn't be 3, 6, and this 3, 6 looked up, and this couldn't be 3, 6. That made a hidden 3, 6 here. And then now we could... that's interesting how that worked. Yeah, I'm not sure how the 9 ended up working. That's kind of neat. It had to do with the hidden 3, 5, 6 in this row is what it had to do with. But that was a cool way to think about it. I enjoyed that. 2, 4, 7 is left here. The 2 can only go here. I feel like that was a very key deduction of this puzzle, and I'm very proud of myself for finding it. Well, we're 13 minutes in, and I'm having so much fun I didn't even notice. But hopefully we're finishing up now. Hopefully. Let's see. Let's just start penciling stuff. I have 1, 2, I need 3. Oh no, I have 3. I need 4, 6, 7. No, not 6. 4, 7, 8, 9. I was wondering why there were too many digits. 4, 7, 8, 9. And again, the 8 and 9 have to go here because this is only 4 or 7. The same thing happens all the time. This is also a quad left because we have the 7, 8 pair. So we're going to need the 1, which we know goes here. We're going to need a 5, which can only go here. And then we need 6 and 9. Okay. So, yeah, okay, the 9's in 3 spots. Never mind. I was going to say the 9 was limited where the 1s are, but it's not true. Okay. So, again, the 6 and the 9 go up here. Interesting. No, not the 9, just the 6 and the 1. Right, so we can mark 6s up here if we want. So I'm marking a bit too much today. How do we want to finish this up? This column has 3 left. That's always good. 1, 2, we need 3, 7, and 8. No, we don't need the 3. Sorry, we need something else. We need the 5, 7, 8. Okay, so 5 is limited to just this cell in the column, and that's going to be very useful. It gives us the 8 here. Gives us the 2 and the 8 here. Gives us the 4, the 1, 5. Yeah, this is all collapsing now. Very nice. If I can type the correct digits. This 5, I'm removing the corner marked 5, but unfortunately there are still 2 spots for 5, so I can't place it. But these can't be 5. Okay. So here we have this quad again. This is going to be useful. You can also just see that 5 is limited to these 2, but if it helps to have shorthands when scanning. And then when I go and explain it, it ends up taking longer. But the shorthand here is we have this 3, 4, 5, 9 quad. This one's 3, 4, which means the 5, 9 go over here. So 5's in one of these 2. And those point up. This can't be 5. I've removed a 5 corner mark, so I'm going to place this 5. That's probably why my solve is a bit longer today. It's just because I'm explaining in more detail. But I think that's more useful for everybody if I do explain in more detail. All right, so this row is 3, 4, and 6. This can't be a 3. And had we not already marked it, we could have done the same satellite thing and said, oh, this one's part of a 3, 4, 6 triple. These 2 are in the same box, so the 3 is in one of those 2. This is 7 or 8, but can't be 8, so that's 7, that's 8. That will cascade a little bit. This is a triple left in this box. We have 1, 2, 3. We need 4, 6, and 7. 7 can only go in one place. All right. Quad in this row. We have 1, 2. We need 3, 4, 5, and 7. Let's just fill these as well. It's a quad. We need 1, 4, 6, and 8. All right. Surely there's something. Did I miss spotting something? Really? This puzzle felt done until now I'm fully marked and it's not done. 4, 7 pair here. 3, 6 pair. 3, 4 pair here. That's what I was missing. So that's the 9 for the row. And that should finish it, I hope. We don't need these corner marks. All right, 6. To save time, I'm going to try to avoid cleaning up if I have something that I can place. Yep, I think this is just going to finish with singles now, which will be very easy because I have everything marked up. There we go, we finished. Wow, okay, so that was a long solve, but I think I took a lot of time to stop and explain things, which I hope was helpful. Let me know if I need to find a better balance in explaining, or if you enjoyed this solve despite it being longer. I really enjoyed the 3-6 thing that happened up here. I think there was probably a different way to think of it, but thinking of it that way is not necessarily bad. And it did allow me to reveal quite a bit of interaction that was happening up there and cleaned it up quite a bit. So I quite enjoyed that. So hopefully you did as well. And of course, if you enjoyed this content at all, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.